All right, guys, we're going to jump down on the floor, get prone, get into it. Put your hand up under your eyeballs. Go ahead and peel your temple down onto your hand and just pretend that you've glued them together. We're going to be doing a shoulder activity, and if you can see these shoulders, man, there is a ton of articulation in the shoulders. We got two independent scapulas that are surrounded by tons of muscle, tons of blood flow, but we can get really funky and get creepy. So we're going to lock in that hara, lock in that chi, lock in that energy at the belly. And we are going to raise our elbow to the ceiling. It's going to activate all the muscles that are in our shoulder blades around our scapula. After you get it to the top, give it a good squeeze, and we're going to go slow and steady and controlled as possible back down to the ground. Remember, the last 10% of the movement is where all the gold's at. Everything looks subtle, guys, but when you get down and you feel this, it's going to feel excellent, especially for you guys that sit on computers all day long. So big clearing breath. We're going to lock back into our stomach. So you lock your psoas into the floor. Big deep breath into it. And we're going to make a small, slight, subtle lifting of the elbow now. I want to make a micro movement, just an inch off the ground. This is really going to make you have to use your stabilizers in your scapula in order to hold yourself up. And you're going to get some cross-directional work on that back glute as well. So slow and steady back down to the deck. We're going to get that big clearing breath. Again, we're going to lock back into the belly. And we're going to raise our head this time like we're looking in our back pocket. I want you to think about pandiculation, squeezing all the muscles that are in our neck and our shoulder at the same time. Slow and steady, and you're going to see I got a little bit of sensory motor amnesia as my head starts to shake right here. That's what we want. We're connecting those dots. The nervous system is finding those places where it's the body brain's confused. These movements help them figure themselves back out, back down to the ground, and we're going to hit a nice clearing breath at the bottom. And we're going to lock in. We're going to keep our hand on our temple as if it's glued, and we're going to connect the head and the shoulder and the elbow at the same time. Now we're lifting everything, and you can hear I really got into this one, and I had a lot of tension. Slow and steady back down to the ground, slow and steady back down to the ground. And remember, the gold's in the last 10% of the movement. Don't plop out of the movement, guys. Get that last little bit. And then a big clearing breath at the bottom. You can hit your hums. You'll hear me hum throughout the video. Whenever something hit me real hard, I'll always do a long hum, a big clearing breath, and then into a hum. The humming starts the activation of the vagus nerve, vagal activity. Also, guys, for my vagal activity, I'd really appreciate it if you'd like, comment, subscribe for the algorithm. So now we're going to connect everything together. You're gonna lift your right leg and your head and your left arm at the same time. Everything's connected at the same time. At the top, squeeze, big pandiculation. Slow and steady, everything comes down to the ground together. Slow and steady, everything comes down to the ground together. We're going to feel this cross-directional across our body. Our glutes, our QLs, our scapulas, our neck. Everything is going to get a big pandiculation when you get down to the bottom of the ground. If you want to, hit that big hum. If you will, please, guys, like, comment, subscribe, anything. If you want to talk about my feet, I don't care. I'll engage you. I need the engagement for the algorithm. I'd really appreciate it if you'd help me out, guys. Hey, Travis Britt with Daily Somatics. We appreciate your time. Hope you guys are doing well. Out.